Hi, this next video is to show you how to use the components that you're going to find in your cleaning kit for flute. So when you're all finished playing your flute, there are a few things that you need to do, just some simple maintenance to make sure that you take extra good care of the instrument. The first thing I want to point out to you is the fact that all of these keys, if you turn it upside down, you're going to see have this white padding underneath, and that's called a pad. The pad has a very thin onion skin over top of it, and what that does, that helps seal the hole on the flute when you push down these keys. That is a sealing mechanism. Those pads have to stay very dry and free of any debris. That's why I recommend that you don't play after eating unless you've rinsed your mouth or brushed your teeth. There's no chewing gum while playing for the same reasons. You want to keep these pads in mint condition. Pad replacement is not covered by your maintenance agreement. If you are paying insurance and something happens to all of these pads, they will make you pay for a complete repad, which can range anywhere from $175 to $250, just depending on the damage. So make sure you take extra care of your flute, keeping these pads nice and dry and free of debris, which is usually caused by food. You're going to, after playing, notice that you have a little bit of condensation build up inside the flute, and that's where your Flute Care kit comes in. You're going to open this up, and you are going to find inside a little brush with some fuzzy ends on it. Basically what you do with these fuzzy ends is you take the condensation out of the flute. Start with the head joint, just disassemble the head joint. And you're going to run the brush through the head joint, just drying up any excess condensation that builds up in there. Dry it up, and then set it down. You can do the same with all of the pieces here. I don't recommend putting this straight through the barrel and through the other end. Just go as far as you can go with one end, down the middle joint, and then the same on the other end, like so. Now it's dry. And then finally the foot joint, just a couple swipes. The next thing you'll find is a cleaning cloth. You can use this daily, and I recommend doing that because you want to get your fingerprints off of the flute. So you just take this and wipe away any marks before you put it away into the case on all parts of the instrument. So just run this across the keys, anywhere that your fingers touch, and do that with all three parts. Also inside the care kit, you're going to find a very nice name tag, which you should stick on the outside of your flute case so that people know that this belongs to you. You might also find a little bit of what they call flute lube, and this is basically similar to what I showed you in the previous video with flute assembly. It's similar to Vaseline, so if you didn't purchase a care kit, you can certainly use this instead. And we just lube the joints when we're putting the flute together sometimes if it becomes difficult. So make sure you watch the other video on flute assembly for more information on the lube. You'll also find within the kit a little small brush. It looks like a makeup brush. And basically what you do with this is you get in all these little grooves and you wipe away any dirt or grime that might build up inside the rods here. These are very small spaces, and when they get gummed up with dirt and dust, then the keys don't move as quickly. So you want to keep that free of dirt and debris. So just brush that lightly. Now if you didn't buy a care kit, you can probably find similar equipment at home that will suffice for cleaning. If you have a lint-free cloth, like a bandana type material, and you just cut the bandana into a skinny size, you can use that for cleaning the flute. You can also use it for to replace this mechanism. You can use the little bandana material. And inside your case, you'll find a cleaning rod. It's like a It's a long stick. It could be plastic, it could be silver. It has a sort of like an eyelet hole in the top. You can slide your cloth inside that hole and then take the stick with the cloth attached and then run it through each part of the flute to keep it nice and dry. You can also take that same cloth and just wipe away the dirt and grime off these rods. So if you're not looking to purchase the cure kit at this time, you can do basically the same with the Vaseline and your own lint-free cloth and the cleaning stick that comes inside of the flute case. It's actually called a tuning rod, but we'll talk about that at a later time. So hopefully that helps you with using your cleaning kit that you've just purchased, and also takes you through some of the care that you need to make sure you're doing on a regular basis for your flute.